Welcome everyone to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili, and my vinyl pick for today is Days of the New, just released on Music on Vinyl. Now, before I get into this, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video, and please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Okay, so with that out of the way, Music on Vinyl just this has actually never been issued on vinyl, so this is the first time. And of the 1997 post-grunge band Days of the New. So I guess at this time there was a real hole in as far as American rock is concerned. And Days of the New was that kind of band that was kind of filling that void. There were still bands coming into the grunge thing kind of late to the party, even though Kurt Cobain kind of took the movement with him when he committed suicide in early '94. So you have bands like this, Candlebox, Silverchair, still trying to just keep that thing alive. And a lot of people, including myself at the time, kind of moved on to other things. So I have it. As far as listening to this now, I have a different outlook on it than by the time when it came out at the time. At the time it came out, I just felt like, okay, this is Alice in Chains 2.0. They're doing sap, kind of acoustic music, sap, Jar of Flies kind of thing. And the big hit was Touch, Peel, and Stand. And all I could say, listening to it today, and especially this pressing, it sounds really, really good. The guitars are really crisp, and I don't have those feelings as I had before when it came out, where I was just like, okay, this is kind of, this band is just kind of jumping on the bandwagon. There's a lot of people who felt like bands were doing that, after the whole grunge thing was kind of dwindling down, like Candlebox, and then there's always been that kind of band that was still keeping this kind of thing alive, whether it be Stained later on, and some people accused Creed of being that, where I don't feel Creed was. I felt, they were coming more from a metal background. If you listen to Mark Tremonti's guitar playing, it's metal. Now, Travis Meeks, who is the primary instigator of this band, pretty much said he was inspired by Dead Can Dance while making this album. Now, these songs don't really, when I hear these songs, I don't really hear Dead Can Dance. I hear it on the secret track, which is called the Boner Song, which is instrumental, and it sounds very kind of Dead Can Dance, Middle Eastern kind of thing going on with congas and, the guitar playing. However, the rest of the stuff to me, it sounds like Alice in Chains, but it just, to me, sounds like classic rock now. And like I said, I kind of don't have that attitude about it, but when it first came out. And so it is a good listen, and it does sound really good. And let me show you what this thing looks like. There you go. Now, they would put out 2 more albums. This one is often referred to as the Yellow Album or Orange Album. The second and third album would be called Green, and third would be Red. And they just had that reoccurring theme with the album covers. They would always have this tree on it, but it would be red or green as the background. And this comes with an insert as well. Pictures of them and lyrics. So, what's it say here? Days of the New, available on vinyl for the first time. U.S. certified platinum, 1997 debut album featuring the #1 Billboard Hot Mainstream Rock Chart single Touch, Peel, and Stand. Includes insert with lyrics, 180 grams. So there it is. So what are your thoughts on Days of the New? When it came out, did you feel like, okay, this is just a band that's just trying to, cash in on this whole grunge thing that was already dead and gone? Or did you enjoy it when it came out because you felt like there wasn't enough of that? I felt at the time there was too much of it, and I think in any kind of movement, there's always those that last batch of artists that kind of, creep in there, whether it was the hair movement, hair bands, where near at the tail end of it in 89, 90, you had bands coming in still like Slaughter and Winger, and the party's been over long ago. So that's how I feel like with this kind of stuff. So that's just my opinion. You have yours. Leave me a comment and we'll compare. And with that, I'll shut up and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.